Welcome everyone to the long-awaited return, episode 5 of Zach's Retro Raw Reviews. Today, I highlight the 5th ever episode of Monday Night Raw from February 15th, 1993. As always, at this point, Raw was taking place in the Manhattan Center in Manhattan, New York, which, honestly, I'd have to say is a really, really good venue. I mean, it was small enough that Raw only had, like, maybe 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 fans in attendance. I think that's a little much. But it was small enough that the arena was good, there was enough fans, and everything. This show started off with some opening comments from Brutus the Barber Beefcake and Ted DiBiase talking about their match for the night that was going to be the main event of the show. Because, yeah, that main event sounds interesting. Ted DiBiase versus Brutus the Barber Beefcake in a match in 1993 sounds exactly like what the fans were looking for. Anyway, they cut good promos. Nothing too extraordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary to remember. Let's see. After that, our opening contest tag team match between the Steiner brothers and Glenn Ruth and Bobby Who, with obviously the Steiner brothers going over because nobody knows who Ruth and Hugh are. Who, not Hugh. Glenn Ruth and Bobby Who, which sound like jobber names, so Vince did a good job there. From there, we got the weekly WrestleMania 9 report with Mean Gene Okerlund. And it was okay. I mean, they highlighted the 3 matches that were already known at this point. Those matches being The Undertaker and Yokozuna. The tag team match between Money Inc. and Beefcake and Hogan. I forget the name of their team right now. And Yoko and Bret. I'm like, I know I'm forgetting a very important match. Yokozuna and Bret Hart for the WWF Championship. So that it's just another report. It's not like nothing out of the ordinary that you want to go out of your way to see. From there, we had a Yokozuna squash because that's what Yokozuna did in 1993. He squashed some guy named Ross Greenberg in 2 minutes flat. Which, I mean, I got to see Mr. Fuji. He's cool. I got to listen to Bobby the Brain Heenan. He's cool. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary for that match. After that, though, we did have some highlights from Yokozuna and Jim Duggan, because apparently that was a thing back in 1993. Yokozuna got challenged by Jim Duggan on Superstars because Jim Duggan thought that he could beat Yokozuna. Probably America versus Japan thing. I don't know. I don't question. I just watch. Anyway, that was a thing, and it was pretty interesting. And after that, we got a little we got highlights from the past week's Superstars of Yokozuna defeating 3 random jobbers in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Kind of like what they did with Ryback in the beginning of his career. But Ryback's a different story for a different day. A cheap plug, I will be doing a retrospective career on some guys that had their pushes dropped. And Ryback is definitely one of the guys I'm going with. So keep a lookout for that. After that, we got an announcement that Yokozuna, sure, I'm looking at the wrong note. Giant Gonzalez had been banned from the 16-man battle royal that was coming up because the other superstars wouldn't compete in the battle royal if Giant Gonzalez was in it, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. From there, we did have the 16-man battle royal featuring such talents as Shawn Michaels, Money Inc., Brutus the Barber Beefcake, I think, was in there. Mike Sharp, Iron Mike Sharp, he was in there, I know. Doink the Clown. The winner ended up being Razor Ramon. And don't ask me what he won, because there was no, you get a title shot, you win money, you win this, you win that. No, it was just a battle royal because obviously production needed something to do with 15 minutes of the show. So we got a random ass battle royal. And then in the main event, we had Brutus the Barber Beefcake go up against Ted DiBiase, with Beefcake winning the match via disqualification after being attacked with I believe a steel chair. And then after the match, he got attacked more from Virgil. No, Virgil wasn't around at that time, sorry. IRS and Ted DiBiase, and then we went to a commercial break, and then after that we get an update saying that there was no major damage to Brutus Barber Beefcake, and they did heavily hint that Hogan was going to be on the next show. So, I mean, Hogan might be on the next show. I'm not going to say a word. Hogan may be on the next show. That's pretty much it for the February 15th, 93 edition of Raw. I mean, it's nothing I would go out of my way to tell you, hey, watch this show. The longest match was a Battle Royal, and that was meh. The rest were all 2 or 3 minute squash matches. I think Brutus Beefcake and Ted DiBiase actually had the most action in their match. That only went 4.5 minutes before the DQ finish came. So yeah, I mean, Raw was kind of meh in 1993, especially at this point. They were still kind of looking for what would appeal to the crowd and what would appeal to the audience at home, and this obviously wasn't it, because it doesn't appeal to me. Anyway, guys, I'll be back very soon with my next video for the February 22nd episode of Raw from 93. Anyway, guys, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.